Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome, whichever category you happen to be falling under. Whether you're new here, okay, you ain't never seen me before, I ain't never seen you before, all right, or whether you're returning, doesn't really matter, okay. I greatly appreciate you regardless, and make sure you subscribe regardless, okay. I mean, especially if you done been here a few times, okay. But anyhow, my name is Olivia Love. Like I said, please make sure you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing if you would like to support the channel, support my work, and you would like to get a personal psychic intuitive message for yourself. All the information is going to be in the description box below this video, as well as the pinned comment in the comment section, okay? So this is just going to be a psychic intuitive message. And it's more so, it really was not supposed to, when I was writing this down, when I was writing down like the vibes and the energies and things I want to talk to y'all about, it really was not supposed to be a romantic message for real, but that's exactly what it turned into, okay? So there definitely could end up being something unexpected when it comes to romance for you. But first, let me just kind of like go down the line of everything that was going on. So basically, with this, the biggest vibe that I got was around, excuse me, child, drawing a line in the sand. And I kept wanting to say draw the line in the sand, like so for some of you, it's like, possibly you knew you should have been done with something, or you should have been completed something, or you should have been walked away, you should have been got a divorce, you should have been left that job, you should have whatever. It's like you knew that you should have been done years ago, months ago, whatever it might be. And I just feel like that for some of you, definitely, of course, I definitely feel like that this truly is possibly finally the person or whatever coming back from the past and finally being able to be like, nah, I'm good. Like, and some of y'all literally could have been kind of waiting on that energy. It is what it is. Very toxic. Okay. It's very toxic. It's definitely a waste of your time and your energy, but whatever. We're here now. Okay. We can't change the past. Whatever. You wasted time. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But I definitely feel like that some of y'all could have like been waiting on this, like waiting for the moment that this person or this situation comes around again just so you can deny it. Well, here's your chance. Okay. Here's your freaking moment. Okay. So there's just a lot around like drawing the line in the sand. And also too, literally the letter D might end up being very significant for some of you guys. There could end up being something like a long text message or even a letter, like literally a letter. I don't know, like what that could mean or who's writing letters, but like because I get a big vibe of like a real, like physical letter, like a real letter. This, of course, this can be something typed up or some type of documents or something, because also too, there was a big vibe around you signing your name. So or signing on the line. I put, so definitely, I mean, there can be particular contracts, or maybe you've worked with a person before, or there could definitely be new partnerships forming, but ones that will bring in profit. Okay, like something that's going to bring in profit, or some type of business that could be getting started as well. The Sandy, okay, the name Sandy, or yeah, like Sandy, I feel like could be very significant. And literally like a beach, of course, drawing a line in the sand. But either way, I just feel like that, like I said, that there's something that's over with that should have been done like long, is like long overdue as well. Something is definitely long overdue. And like I said, maybe this is a conversation, where there is a lot to say. There's a lot of exchange. There's a lot of conversation. There's a lot of endings. Okay. Period, point blank. I'm not even about to drag this out. There are a lot of endings there. I just feel like this is like, in a way, this is the real thing, where we're always talking about like, oh well, I need closure or this or that and blah blah. Like, I feel like this is the real thing. You're really getting closure. Of course, for some of you, of course, this can just be you just really energetically like, you know what, I gotta move on, I gotta let go. But I just really get a vibe that for a lot of you now, like this is for real. Like this person is showing up, they're calling you, they're texting you, they're saying something, they're finally speaking up or whatever. And unfortunately, they're too damn late. Okay, they're a day late and a goddamn dollar short. Okay, I told you the letter D. Okay, they're a day late and they're a dollar short. It is what it is. Um, some of you guys, you could have met this person online, and you could also to be meeting someone new online possibly. But yeah, but there's just a big vibe where there's something bittersweet here that could be happening. And I thought about, so because there's so many messages that I'm gonna get to, but I thought about so many different titles just for this message, for this video. The first one that was actually gonna do was when you're done, and they understand that now. But honestly, I didn't even want. I didn't necessarily want that type of like low vibrational energy to come towards like the video or whatever, of basically people looking for, how some people just looking for something that is talking about somebody of the past, or speaking of like people get a kick and a thrill out of drama and negativity. But anyways, I was gonna name it that that's one thing too. There's something about like a lot of titles. Okay, you could hold a lot of titles. Maybe someone else holds a lot of titles or something, or a lot of rewards, a lot of accolades may end up being very significant here too. But either way though, yeah, it's another thing of when you truly are done, you're done, and somebody definitely understands that now, and they get it now. Like I said, I'm really feeling the energy that this is going to be like a physical closing of a chapter, closing of a book. But like I said, for some of you, quiet for so long, where there may be a person where they're not going to try and contact you. They're not going to try and say anything. Um, and like I said, it's mainly because they're probably intimidated at this point. Again, they're intimidated and thinking, maybe they thought they could always have you, or they thought that you were always. That's another vibe that I got. Like somebody thinking that you were always going to be in this low vibrational place, or this place of like woe is me, and always wanting them, or feeling as if they, obviously, you did this out of love, and it's just the point that you just, you happen to do it with the wrong person. But you showed this person so much love, and you made them feel needed in a way. You made someone really feel needed. And I just feel like that it's kind of turning around the opposite way now, where you made them feel so needed to the point of where they really thought you would never get over them. You would always love them, okay? I will always love you. Anyways, they really thought you would always love them. They really thought that basically you will always be in this low place. Like it just is what it is. They really thought that you would always be, you know, needy, basically. Again, you needing them. So basically that turns out you being needy. They always felt like you were going to be needy. They always felt like that they could always have you. And again, I just feel like that for a lot of you, that not for a lot of you, for the people who this is resonating for. That, yeah, like I said, you're just kind of proving to somebody like, nah, I don't need you. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all know I had a little snack. Okay. You know, I had me a little snack before this. Okay, I'm sorry. Just, what I'm saying? I had some pistachios. I'm sorry, the pistachios, I'm saying, they just kind of roamed around. I'm just trying to clear out my teeth. I'm sorry. But anyways, but yeah, so again, I feel like that there has to be a moment of just removing yourself from this situation and just completely moving on. And I just feel like that you're done. You know what I'm saying? You're just moving on. So moving forward, there's definitely a big vibe, where you may end up finding a hopeless romantic. You may identify yourself as a hopeless romantic, of where, you do want romance, you do want love. You don't think that the feeling that you desire and the relationship and the connection that you desire is whimsical. You don't. Like, there are so many miracles and magical things that can happen in this world. It's like, why does love have to be so taboo? Why does having a committed relationship be such a, like, oh my gosh, like you really tripping. Like that it kind of just goes to show for the world how loveless the world really is. And so I just feel like that you are going to end up finding a real love, a real connection out of hopelessness. The song that came to mind was Kelly Rowland, and who was that? I forgot the DJ, but "We Found Love," which is one of my favorite songs. Okay, but yeah, we found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. So yeah, you will end up finding love in a hopeless place. Um, and also too, I feel like that once you move forward, there's definitely going to be a big vibe of like a huge weight being lifted off of your shoulders. A lot of you too, you may be losing weight right now, or there has been some type of weight loss. It's like you're looking better, you're feeling better, you feel your own glow. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of people are always like, oh my gosh, you're glowing, or whatever, and people are always just so humble, like, oh, thank you. I don't, I feel like every time somebody says that somebody is glowing, like the person, no matter who it is, what it is, it's like the natural reaction is just to act so like dumbfounded, like, oh, I'm glowing, what? Like what is that about? Like just to act like, oh my goodness, like really, like I don't get it, really, what? But yeah, but I feel like that, no, like you feel your own glow, or like maybe you understand what that means and what that looks like now. Like you truly understand what that is, because you're feeling it from the inside out. So again, it's just like this huge weight is just being lifted. This huge burden is just, it's gone. It's gone. Like it's finally gone. It's finally gone. But yeah, also too, some of you guys can end up going on a vacation to pamper yourself. You could be like going, getting a massage or something like that, getting your feet done, nails done, getting your hair done. And I feel like there's like a great sense of, again, like there's a great sense of like reward. Like you're truly rewarding yourself for like saying no to the devil or something. You know what I'm saying? Just saying no to anything that just doesn't align with who you are and where you know that you going, where you know that you are, okay? Because again, we're gonna get out of this, what's coming. Like, no, it's here, so if something just is not aligning with who you are and where you are right now, like you ain't got time for it. So again, I feel like that you could be rewarding yourself, like literally you might be taking a day off, or you're relaxing, or you're sleeping extra hours or something, okay? But anyhow, like I said, I feel like that, yeah, things are moving forward. And yeah. And like I said, I just feel like that you're also too like at a place of where you don't even, like you're truly never gonna judge the next person off of your past. Like if I could, like the feeling of stripping away this dead weight, this negative energy, this low vibrational energy, it's it's giving me the vibe of like a movie, like the end of a movie where it ends like everybody is hoping that it ends. Like somebody wants the underdog to win. You want to slay the dragon. You want to, have all the bad guys, you know what I'm saying, in jail or whatever, and all the good people come out at the end. Like it's just something where it truly, like, and I literally tried to Google the word, like I tried to describe the feeling that I'm getting, and I don't know, maybe I'm just really missing it, but I couldn't necessarily get the word. But that's the thing, like this ending, and really it's really a big transformation. Like it's a huge transformation, and it's just indescribable, and it's so many things. It's a good feeling, it's an amazing feeling. And I don't even really want to say the bittersweet energy, because it's more so kind of like it is what it is. It's like you've taken enough pain, you've taken enough beating, you've taken enough, you've had enough. Like enough is enough. And again, I just feel like that this is your moment to really slay this dragon, and to really, and to really knock down your enemies, and just have victory. Like, oh my gosh, like I feel like this video and this message should be so much bigger, because in my mind it's amazing, but I feel like it's so big, it's so transformational, that like I can't find the words. I cannot find the words, and I really feel bad. Like I feel like I'm doing this, a disjust or injustice. But if y'all could help me find the words, just tell me what you're going through right now in life. Tell me what you're closing the chapter on, what book you're closing. Like, I feel like I want to hear y'all's story, because I feel like there's a plethora amount of stories that I feel like that are all just coming to an end, of like really, like kind of like real God's chosen children. Like, don't mess with God's kids. Like, period. Don't mess with God's children, because I feel like that you're about to have the final laugh. You're about to have the victory. Like, you are really about to have it all, and whatever your all is. But yeah, but I just really feel like that you are truly not trying to mix like the past with your present. You're truly trying to be done. Okay. But there is a lot of emotion in this message, of like, it's just the greatest feeling ever, the greatest sigh of relief, if I could just say that. Basically, that's what this is. This is the greatest sigh of relief that you will ever have. And I really feel like that it's coming in stages, and there's different things, because it's like, and I feel like that the ending isn't even in different stages. I feel like that, again, something around like an ending energy that was long ago. Like, that energy had been felt. It's just like it never became real until right now. And so I feel like that the next stages that you're going to be going into, or like in my mind, like the stages, and like the scenes, like the different scenes that are coming, is like God like placing, it's basically like you getting back everything that the devil tried to take away from you. Like, I know I heard that saying before, and like I feel like you are truly about to experience that. It's like one thing after another, like kind of like a big vibe. Again, like, if you have been stuck in a relationship or whatever, you've been stuck in a relationship, or stuck in a connection, stuck in something that, again, you just feel like it was never going to end. It could have been going on for months, years, or whatever. And let's say, you spent all your money on certain stuff, so maybe you did get a loan or a grant at one point, but it's like, damn, you kind of spent it all and never really got to see it. Another thing, maybe you are not a person that's really lucky with having vehicles or whatever. Maybe you still going through it, and it's like, your car ended up breaking down, or you were trying to get somebody to work every single day, and it's just like, you never really had time to like go take your car in or whatever. So to the point where you're just trying to be there for this person, that your damn car ended up breaking down too. So it's like you lose your car. You know what I'm saying? You kind of lose, like, you just felt like you lost so much. Maybe you lost money, you lost the car, you could have lost an apartment, you could have lost your house. You could have literally lost people in your life. People could have passed away in your life, and you may have felt like you weren't really there for them, because you were so consumed in this thing that had you stuck for so long. And it's just, and I wish I did not use that, example of losing a person, because obviously you can't get that back. So please don't take that so serious. I apologize, but that's just an example. Like, I feel like that for some of you that could have happened, but we know you can't get that back. Okay. But anyways, but anyways, I just feel like that, yeah, like certain things that you lost, is just like, I feel like once you for real close this chapter, you're not talking about them no more. You're not dealing in this thing anymore. You're not stalking them and looking at social media about this person. You not like, you're done. Okay. You're done. All right. And I just feel like that once you really feel that in your heart, and you're for real in your heart, because there was another vibe too, which I'm going to do a completely different video on that, but there was another vibe too of like, God really sees the depths of your heart. So, for a lot of times, a lot of y'all only been fooling yourselves, Okay, you ain't fooling nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it could have been years of you saying, "Oh, I'm done," or "I'm this," or I'm this," but you still kept talking about the person, or you still kept going back to a situation. So I feel like that for years and years and years, you were only fooling yourself. Sorry to say, you were only fooling yourself. And so I feel like that once you are for real done with that thing, person, or whatever, it's just like everything that you lost is coming back. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get in a car, you get in a place to stay. You know, you're getting whatever. You know, it's gonna be a million things. I ain't about to sit here and name them all. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just get a vibe of just like whoosh, 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 like oh my gosh, like I really cannot describe it. Like the energy that I feel is wild. It's wild. Like I really hope that y'all just tell your stories in the comments. I'm begging you, because like I just really cannot describe what this is, and I feel like it's going to be so different for all of you. But anyways, but yeah, but with this too, like I feel like I'm gonna end up breaking certain things down because this video will be way too long for all the messages that I have. So definitely be on the look. It's not necessarily a series, but definitely be on the lookout for the other videos that I'm gonna do surrounding this, because they're all gonna tie in together. But yeah, but this is just this part right now, or this part right now, this portion right here of literally this chapter, this book, whatever, it's closed. There's a complete weight lifted off of your shoulder, and it's like the next videos that I'm gonna do, and the next energies that I'm describing and feeling, it's like the door is opening, like that door, whatever that door, the door of opportunity, the door of love, the door of everything, it's like it's opening, and it's like, you know, you standing right there and it's opening, and it's just like this shining light. And it's not about, you know, being afraid of like, you know, what's on the other side. I don't know, I'm nervous. It's like, no, you are confidently in you're confidently stepping forward into this light, even though it's like you're truly doing something afraid, like that phrase of "do it afraid." Like you are truly doing something afraid, and you are just about to get the most out of this world reward for literally walking by faith and not by sight. Literally not at all. Okay. But anyways, like I said, please tell your stories. I am begging y'all. Please tell your stories in the comments. And when I say that as well, you know, even if you do feel like, well, you know, it hasn't happened or whatever, like, oh my gosh, I didn't get a text message, I didn't get a listen, like I said, for a lot of you, I feel like that it will be literal, where this really will be a closure, but also too, for a lot of you, it's going to be about, yeah, energetically, that you know for a fact, I'm never going to go back to that thing. I'm never going to go back to that situation. I'm never going to talk about it again. Like you truly are on the vibe of like, listen, like somebody that I used to know, somebody that you used to know, like I used to know that person, I used to know that situation, you know, I used to identify with that. I don't identify with that pain anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. Like that is truly where it's getting to. I'm not talking about the people who still gonna be talking about their ex, or still want to talk about how much they got hurt, and like, well, you know, that's my child's father, or my child's, you know, my children's mother, or whatever, and they do, like, I'm talking about somebody who I'm not talking about none of that. Period. Like I'm not speaking on any of that. When I say I am done and I move forward, I mean I am done, like completely over it. And for those of you who are like that, like I said, tell your stories of, even if, you know, again, it hasn't necessarily happened right now, but you know for a fact, like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Olivia, and I'm definitely about to walk through that door because this and this has happened. So I know that this is going to be something that is completely, the weight is lifted off of my shoulder. So like I said, I'm begging y'all, please tell your stories in the comments, because I'm ecstatic to read them. And really ecstatic to just congratulate you, you know, on your entire new life and your entire new world. Like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. I'm going to do other videos supplementary to this. There are so many messages that I had out here. So please stay tuned. I'm going to try my best to make sure that I link all of the videos as well in this video somewhere. But yeah, but this is, like I said, this is just the first part of, like, you've closed that chapter. This book is closed. And now let's see what else is coming towards us. Let's see what else God got for us, okay? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, another vibe that I was feeling too with this, is one of the phrases from SZA. I forgot what song it was, but when she says she says next year, oh yeah, next year I'll be living so good I won't remember no pain. Like that. Oh my gosh, like that is what I'm talking about. And of course, this ain't gotta be next year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is now. Like this is happening now. This ain't no, oh, this is gonna happen 10, 20. No, this is now. This is happening right now. But that's the vibe where she says, next year I'm gonna be living so good, I won't remember no pain, I swear. Next year I'll be, living so good, I won't remember your name. Like that's really what it is. It's no tea, no shade. It's just like I have to let this go. I have to move on. Period. Please make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel, of course. Definitely hit the notification bells. The other videos, I will be doing a live stream for the other energies in the videos. That I want to talk to you guys about that are coming supplementary to this energy. But I love y'all so much. Of course, like I said, if you would like a more personal psychic intuitive life coaching session with me, if you have specific questions you would like to ask or whatever it may be, or a situation some of you may need advice on or whatever it may be, all the information on how to contact me directly for a phone call or a live video chat with me is going to be in the description box and in the pinned comment, like I said, that I'm going to comment here on this video. But yeah, welcome to your new life. Okay. I love y'all so much. Okay, bye.